darling.
Hello.
Harry, darling. How are you?
I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm good. Episode 2. How are you feeling?
We knocking the kinks out, you know?
Yeah.
It's we getting back on the horse, and
yes.
You know, this is a bigger horse.
Yeah, it's a bigger horse. You guys, like he just mentioned, we are knocking the kinks out. So thank y'all for rocking with us and rolling with us while we are still trying to figure this whole thing out. I think we're doing a pretty decent job. Yeah.
I think we're doing an amazing job.
Okay,
honestly.
you know, and if you guys, if you're trying to listen, we are definitely going to be up on the streaming. We're just like you said, trying to iron the kinks out, but that's neither here nor there because y'all can see us. Y'all can see us, right?
It's better to see us, right?
It's better to see us in full HD.
Full.
Got it. Anyway, go ahead and open up the show, Perry.
Yes. What up, though, family? It's your boy Perry, the wardrobe stylist and half of this dynamic duo that sits before you.
Yes, and I'm Ashton Grooms, advocate and actress, and this is a perfectly abnormal podcast where we celebrate all things abnormal because normal is so boring as
fuck.
So here we are. Today is Thursday, and we're really excited because this is actually going to be our Valentine's Day show. Now, this is all Perry's doing, y'all, because I was like, well, we can just do it like next Thursday because but I mean, either way, we're still in the Valentine's season. So we have on our red, I have on more of an ox blood.
Ox blood. I
have on more of an ox blood. Yeah. But, you know, maroon. It's still very, very, very maroon, but it's still, you know, giving very love.
Ish. Almost like you got a black heart. Ish.
You know, so sometimes you just got to be on my side, friend.
No, I'm there.
As a dynamic duo, sometimes you have to be on my side.
I think
I'm sorry, I'm not sitting over there looking like Pepe Le Pew. I'm just saying, for me.
Pepe Le Pew was a bad bitch.
For me.
Pepe Le Pew was a bad bitch.
I mean, you know, Pepe was very persistent.
Very.
Very persistent. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great.
Wait, what are you drinking?
A little bourbon. That's all. Straight.
Okay. Got it.
I mean, it's on the rock. Yeah.
Things that put hair on your chest. Do you have a hairy chest, Perry?
It's not hairy like that, but
yeah.
It has a little spices up there.
It's like ground turkey.
No.
The
hair on my hair is not, sweetie. She doesn't do ground meat.
Oh. Anyway, so how was your weekend? I'm so sorry to cut you off.
Actually, it was pretty cool. I got to kick it and hang it with the girls.
Yeah.
You know, we with the fun girls have a really good time. And when we gets down, we gets down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So is this like a Sunday fun day type of thing or just like a whole weekend? Like we don't stop?
It could be a weekend thing. It's just wherever the wind blows us. Sometimes, you know, when the fun girls come out to play.
Yeah.
They come out to party.
So what's your definition of fun? See, because my definition of fun is a bonnet, some really, really raggedy pajamas, Netflix or Hulu, whichever you prefer, and my bed. That's fun to me. What's your definition of fun?
Yeah, that ain't it, friend. That's boring AF.
That's not boring.
That's boring AF. But to here and nor there, I mean, the fun, like you said, has different definitions of it. I think of a fun, good time is going to be great music. That's number one. Okay. You got to have the music flowing.
Got to have great music.
And just being yourself, being free, be able to dance, able to laugh and joke and just have a good old time. That's fun for me.
Yeah. So is this like an every weekend thing?
Or is this weekend?
Because I'm going to tell you, friend, you know, when I was younger, I could do it every weekend. In fact, I needed to do it every weekend. I couldn't wait until Friday night hit around 6:00. That's when I would start getting dressed. You know what I'm saying? Make sure all the smell goods was right and everything.
Why was it so early though at 6:00?
Because I don't like to rush. You know this about me. I don't like to be rushed and I don't like to be late. So I get up you know this. I get up so early to get dressed to do anything because I don't like to be rushed. I like to take my time.
12 hours.
I like to pour my glass of wine. I like to put on my music, take my time in the shower, whatever I choose to do. And, perfect this mug. Excuse me.
She needs a lot of beating.
You know that's not true. So I'm just not even going to entertain rubbish. Anyway, so
you said it though.
We are celebrating Valentine's Day. What does Valentine's Day mean to you, Barry? Do you celebrate?
So I do celebrate it when I do have a significant other or somebody that wants to celebrate it with.
Mm-hmm.
But if it don't, then no. I usually just lay low, chill, just another day. But Valentine's Day, I mean, it's like the day of love is what they say it is. I feel like love should be every day.
Yeah.
Not just that one day.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I'm at. Do you celebrate?
Well, I haven't been in as many relationships as you. And
Stop.
Why?
Stop. You would not put that narrative out there that I'm just like a serial.
Well, I'm not putting. Well, right. So
right.
So you're in control of your narrative, right? Because it's your narrative. So you're in control. So I can't put out that narrative.
But what you know about to do in front of me?
Where there's smoke, there's fire. So
we're not gonna do that.
The facts still remain that I have not had nearly as many relationships as you.
We're not gonna do that.
And so, I haven't really ever. I think I've celebrated one Valentine's Day, and he bought me a stuffed puppy and chocolates.
Did he try to stuff your puppy?
Well, I think we got into an argument that night. It was around the time when, the relationship was coming to an end. So we would argue about the air.
See, that becomes really toxic. Wow.
When you're at the end, though, everything is an argument. Oh, I don't want to watch this. We watch this every night, but I don't want to watch this tonight. Then it's an argument. Oh, you scratched me with your toenails, and you scratched me every night. Before I was fine with it, but now you cut your toenails. Everything. You're breathing too loud.
Did it take you back? You got a flashback or something?
It really did. Because when you're just done. Can we talk about it on Valentine's Day? When you're just done with something and someone and it just drains your energy. The energy's gone. Yeah. To the point where every little thing irritates the crap out of you.
Oh, I know.
That's where I was. So, the puppy and the thing, the stuff that, he did was great. It was, a great gesture, but I think we were just at the point where I couldn't appreciate it as much as I wanted it to, because we were done.
Well, I'm glad that it's done. Let's not even talk about it anymore. Let's not even give it any more light.
Let's not do it.
What's the really good thing about Valentine's Day, though, is normally it's about the sex, right?
So let me ask you, do you say Valentine's or Valentines?
Valentines.
I think it's interchangeable. I think you can use whatever the freak you want to say.
Tomato.
Because when I'll tell you up until, I'd say about 6th grade, I know I said Valentine's Day. And then people was like, oh, it's Valentine's. Valentine's Day. Library. I did all that. That was me. Grew up in the hood.
Chicken. No, that'll work.
That didn't, not at all. Oh, okay. Friend. But I'm sorry. You said something about sex because you're always thinking about. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. No, don't make it seem like I'm the only one that thinks about sex. Like everybody thinks about sex. Let's just stop.
Oh, I do.
Let's call a thing a thing. You probably think about it more than I do. Can we go there?
I wouldn't think that because I am pretty private when it comes to. I'm lying.
Oh, that didn't
come
off
it couldn't even finish coming out. It couldn't even finish coming out. Like, y'all, I am that friend that sends pictures and sends stories and asks questions and sends videos and all. I think Perry has probably seen every part of my body. Yep, him and my other friends. I just feel like if we homegirls, okay, we sisters in the fight. Why not? Why not?
I'm still traumatized, but
that's fine.
Can you tell them about what you sent me the other day? And you,
so guys,
oh my God.
So I was just, taking a little break and decided to jump on some things, that aren't necessarily just sex geared, but there are sexual things on it. So every now and then, when you open it, it's like boom, Twitter. I would. So I was just scrolling Twitterverse, and this thing popped up, and it was a machine, and the machine it automated some things thrustfully into the body, and I said, "Oh, geez, like what?"
Give him the automated again, Fred. Give him the automated again.
It automated, huh? You catch my drift? If you're listening, I'm throwing my fist back and forth. It automated, huh? Into the body. And I was very, very joyfully intrigued. And so I grabbed a screenshot of the video and I sent it to Perry and I said, I wonder how much this is. And Perry tried to act all high and mighty, honey, like, oh my God, what is girl? But I want one.
I don't.
Why?
Because
it was a guy that was getting it done, right? It was the guy that was getting it done. The automation was in the guy. And
you love doing this automation.
I like it. Right? It feels good on my joints, on the elbows, But he had a little knob, like a little radio dial, and he would maneuver the dial. He would turn it up and turn it down, and it would automate slow, and then it would just automate real fast. I said, what do you need a man for, honey? What do you need a man for?
I was just gonna say that, but if you have one, then you don't need that.
You don't need it. He ain't gonna talk back to you. He ain't always on the game. He ain't got to go play ball with his boys. He ain't got no baby mama drama.
But it's not a warm body though, friend. It's not. You don't have the same type of like friction with the body needs. It's just, and then the connection with, you don't have none of all of that. It's just, so you just get plummeted down.
But if you have a healthy imagination,
stick, like a massacre.
Now he was using a very large sized object.
It was this thick.
It was very large, very unobtainable for me.
Like, I don't think that he even had any walls after it was done. None.
Well,
I mean,
I try to
throw a rock down there.
I don't count nobody's money, and I try not to, determine nobody's wallage. But it was a very ingenious idea. Like, oh my God, I think the word I was meaning was ingenious, but I haven't been drinking or anything like that. But it was very fascinating to see, and I was very intrigued. And if you wanted to get it from me for Christmas, I'm not going to say no.
I just imagine like you taking a photo or video like he did, and you just like on all fours and
sending it to all of my closest, dearest friends, because I feel like when you experience something magical, like if I experience a new hair product, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to send it to you because I want you to enjoy it. I don't remember. I've gifted you books. Hello. I'm a gifter. And sometimes pictures are gifts.
Sometimes those gifts, they're a little too explicit, and I don't want them. So you can take me off your prayer list.
Well, I'm not a Me Too person. So because you said that you don't want them anymore, I will stop.
Thank you. I think I've asked you before, and now that I made it a thing,
that's not true.
Now you're saying that.
Okay, so that means that I don't get any more very detailed stories, right?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
That's what that means?
No. What do you mean?
Like very detailed, the stories that you sometimes detail for me.
Oh, you're mad because of the stories that I give you.
Is that going to stop as well? Because
are you asking for me to stop?
Every time I get a little nauseated.
So are you saying that you don't?
Well, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I feel like friendship is a two-way street. So if I'm wanting to show my ass to you, then you should be able to look at my ass. You my friend. But you know, some
Ashton,
people ain't friends like me.
Ashton,
If you wanted to
I
show
don't
me
want
your
it,
ass,
baby.
I would look at it because I think it's important. Imagine, God forbid, one of us be laying on side of the road for a few months and we just wither away. Huh? And then they call me or you and they say, can you come identify the body? How you gonna identify me, friend?
You withered away. And if it's been a couple of months, you're nothing but bones at this point now.
But if you know what my booty hole look like, all you got to do is say, let me see.
How does that make sense?
It's like a fingerprint. Everybody doesn't have the same looking booty hole.
I get that, but why? How does that make sense? If you're dead and withered away, how could I tell what your booty hole look like? Because it's gone, right?
Not necessarily. See, because it's a lot of meat to get to the booty hole.
So I'm a big girl. You saying you got a fat?
Yeah, I'm a big girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm very blessed and highly favored. So it's gonna take a while
to get to
that part to get to the decayation of the situation.
Because your booty meat is so big.
It's so vast. My booty meat is so vast. Anyway, so Valentine's Day. Here we are. You were saying something, friend, as we were getting into this conversation about sex and stuff.
Yeah. So with you on Valentine's Day, do you think sex is required?
I think sex is required on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So any day. So, I mean, from that day, does it feel more special than any other that it should happen?
You know, I think for me, it's just the thought that everybody else is doing it. And it just turns me on to do it at the same time as everybody else. Because you know, when you get home,
so you might as well just be in a bath. You can go to a bathhouse and do that, and just everybody just watch you. Or
I didn't say nothing about that. That's just a whole other level.
That's what you can do. You know, if you just want that to really just happen. I have been to a bathhouse.
What happened?
We want to save that for another day, right?
Oh, do we? Do we want to save it for another day? Because you know, all of my business gets put out. Huh?
So you just want to put so you want to put mine out then? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying this is a podcast of the dynamic duo. Go ahead.
Wow. You're a good friend. You know
I am. Right? I am a good friend. Good enough to accept your booty hole pictures when nobody else will. I am that friend.
Ashton, I'm not sending them to you. It's okay.
That's fine, friend.
Anyway, so yeah, I went to a bathhouse. Let's go back. Let's just take it back like maybe 10 years. No, I'm just playing, not that many. But so we went to a bathhouse. I was always said that I wanted to go to a bathhouse. So I tell my friends like, hey, I'm gonna go to a bathhouse. I want to go to a bathhouse, not knowing what really happens in there. You know, just hearing the stories.
You knew what happened.
You know, the fascination of what happens in the bathhouse. You weren't
naive to what a bathhouse was. Listen, don't do that.
As far as I knew, it was just like a fairy tale. You know, you sit down and you have the storytelling books, and you're like, far, far away, and a little. That's what I thought it was, a fairy tale.
Go ahead.
Anyways, so people that don't know what a bathhouse is, it's literally a
house that don't nobody take no baths in.
That part. They don't take any baths. But maybe they do.
Are bathhouses just like a gay thing? I've never asked that question before. I don't think I've ever seen a straight.
That is a really, really good question. I would think that they would have the same type of it would just be more so like a spa that they would quote unquote call it. Really? It would be a co-ed spa, maybe.
Oh.
Why did I say co-ed though? Like it said, you know what I mean?
But yeah, I've never seen a straight or anything other than gay bathhouse. It's really interesting.
That is interesting. I don't know, but all I know is the gay side. But anyway, so you go in there and you do the do. It could be in front of people. Depending on how the bathhouse is laid out, they may have like a spa. They may have pools, and just people walking around naked or in towels, and then them just stopping maybe in the middle of the halls and start doing it and throwing each other up against the wall and then thrusting and.
Okay, so you went to one of these buildings,
I did go to one of these buildings, went into there. I was nervous as shit. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. They hand you out lube at the counter and condoms. And you're like,
wait,
here.
They hand out lube at the counter?
lube, and condoms. You have to be safe.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And they hand you a towel and they say, "Here, go ahead and
A
get
towel is very
changed."
necessary.
Yeah, so the towel is very necessary,
Very
just in case you
necessary.
want to go
Just in
cover up or something.
case.
So yeah, they hand you those things at the front. You go in the locker room, you take off your things, put your stuff in the lockers,
Mhm.
and you're just left there with your towel and your lube in one hand, your condoms in the other hand, and you go off to play. And you just start walking, Fran. You just start, and whatever happens, whatever leads you. It could be in the room where they had the big projector going on and it's porn going on, all types
Oh
of porn.
Jesus.
It
I
could
need
be,
to go to
it could
one
be,
of these.
it could be fetish stuff like people peeing on
Really?
people. And
In the bathhouse?
yes,
Did you see it?
I saw it all, honey. I felt like I was at a circus. It was like
Oh, you were loving it though, yeah?
I had a little fun.
Would you let your man pee on you for Valentine's Day? You see how he be trying to act real like, you see what I'm saying? You would think by now in our friendship, he would understand me. He would get me. And if you guys heard him talk off the podcast, you'd be like, okay, Barry. Like this whole facade that you throw, it comes up so fast.
I'm not letting nobody pee on me. I'm sorry.
No?
I'm into a lot of kinky shit. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But you pissing on me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Really? There are a lot of
I don't
people that
like that.
do. There are a lot of
No,
people that
I've
love it.
heard of that. That's a thing. Like you want a golden shower.
Yeah.
I don't see the significance of you just urinating on me. Like what does that do?
I think it's the freedom. I think it's being so safe with somebody and trusting someone and having that wall knocked down. No pun there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's that because believe it or not, you know, um, I hate to say this, but Black people as a community, we have our fetishes, but they're more so, what goes on in this house stays in this house. That's how we
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
maneuver in this
Yeah,
world.
that's a
And so
thing.
when it comes to sex and things like that, I think we kind of share the same ideology. But I've been approached by a lot of men lately. I'm single out in these streets, and I've
Mm-hmm.
been approached by a lot of men who have, in conversation asked if I was okay with that, or if I was okay with having my feet worshipped. And
Wait.
Hmm?
Your feet worshipped.
My feet worshipped.
Do they
That's
mean
the word.
do they mean they're just pissing on your
They
feet?
no, they just worship they rub and caress and kiss and suck and lick and everything else to my feet that they would want to do.
Man,
I know. It's
what
really
that number is? What's that? Remember you
what?
share everything, honey. Share that.
I do share everything,
Share
but
the
not
good
my
way.
man. Okay.
Is he
Not
your
none of
man
my
or
men.
is he your man or is he your foot worshiper?
I don't care if he was my gardener. I don't share that. Okay.
You said you share those things. I'm confused. First, you're
I share
sharing it, and
intimate
I want to share this.
situations.
I want to share that. I want to share,
Don't act
but
like
you ain't sharing the
don't
good
act like you
shit
don't
that I
freaking know
want.
what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't freaking know what I'm talking about. I'm
You're
talking
like doing
about
it.
stuff about me.
No,
Huh? We
no.
gonna be 85 years old, still best friends, and I'm gonna have to tell you that things are different. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me that. So just get over it. I know y'all. If y'all are watching or listening right now, comment down below something to let me know that you share your information with your friends. Comment down below if you do.
Honey, we're
Say
not sharing
yes,
everything.
friend.
We're just not going to do that. We're just not. We're not. But the
So
thing,
so you're saying
wait, go back to it though. You're still not sharing the stuff that I want you to share with me, but yet you're sharing me the stuff that's unsolicited. But we're not going to go there.
wait,
Anyways,
what kind of thing? You want me to share a whole person? I'm not doing that. That's nasty.
because I just want them to worship my damn feet too. Why
Well,
not?
you need to find your own damn feet worshiper. Let's move along in the show because I'm getting a little perturbed over here.
You get upset, huh?
I am. I don't share my feet, people. Move along.
I didn't forgot the hell we was talking about because we just went down this whole tangent.
You were talking about your bathhouse experience, and so it was a good experience for you.
It was a good experience. I would go back. Oh, we were talking about the fetishes of people peeing on people, and you asked me that whole thing. That's where we went off, and then we went off on the tangent.
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, nobody's peeing on me. However, I will say this. I've been pretty open to a lot of kinky shit nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just say it has to be the right person.
Okay.
For me to be open to it.
Is that an official statement from Perry?
I'm not doing this.
That with the right person, comma, you would be peed on.
Not particularly just saying peed on. I'm just saying
that's
a lot
what
of freaky shit. I'm just saying it could be that. Here, it could be that. I'll just say that. Could.
It could
it's a possibility. But other stuff, yeah, you know.
Other stuff like what? It's Valentine's Day.
No.
Other stuff like what?
No. That's not it.
Other stuff like what? Other stuff like what? Other stuff like what?
Just other kinky shit. Maybe. I'm pretty like when you get a person that's able to open that freaky side to you, that person that has that they had that key.
I don't need a key.
See, all of us are not hoes like you. They're just not. But anyway, so there's a certain, a key that needs to be switched on and off. I know for me, it's a thing like you got to get me to that spot where I'm just like, I start getting gutta.
Yeah.
We do any and everything type of thing.
Who I imagine has that kind of sex?
Who?
Offset and Cardi B. Like, I just feel like they have that relationship where pretty much anything goes.
I've always thought that about Tiana Taylor and Iman.
I would like to be a fly on that wall.
I would want to be in there, in the middle of it. How about that?
Oh, really?
How about that? I want to be right in the middle because I want to be felt up on both of them, on both sides. Woof. That is a fucking sexy ass couple. Am I the only one? Am I here alone? Hello.
They are. They are a sexy couple. I will say that.
Tiana by herself.
So are you saying that you would do Tiana?
Fuck yeah.
Really?
The fuck?
Like with your penis?
Tongue? Yes.
You would eat Tiana's Kuda Wuda. This is a first for me, y'all. Breaking freaking news. Come to the table. Call your mom and them.
Here's the thing.
Call all your friends.
You're making a thing, but you forgot that for years I was with a woman prior to.
God damn it, I did forget it. Jesus.
You forgot all about it.
Hold on, I need to take a drink. Keep talking.
Yeah, because that you forgot. That's a thing.
I think that we should all be fluid, and I think you know me. I love masculinity. It could be a rock. If it's masculine, I'm gonna be like, oh hey.
And then she's humping it. Go ahead.
No.
Finish your statement.
See, because I didn't say that. I didn't say I was gonna hump it, but I don't even want to talk about it anymore. So anyway, yeah, Tiana Taylor and Iman are very, 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 very sexy. Who else do you think is a sexy couple? You know who I think is like a really, really sexy couple?
Telling me who? Who you talking
about? Tina Lawson and her husband, Richard. Richard is fine. I don't care what nobody say. Richard Lawson is fine. Oh, he's fine. And then, like, and then Beyonce mama. It's Beyonce mama, and they just.
That's the thing, though. That's almost just like thinking that I look at her as like my auntie.
She don't even know you.
I don't want to imagine that. Like, she gives me that upper feeling. That upper.
You're trying to say that she's old?
No. I said wow, don't do that.
Huh? I thought that's what you were saying.
No, that's not where I was going.
Tina Lawson and Richard Lawson are a sexy
they're good.
couple.
They're a good. They are a sexy
Every
couple.
time I see them, I'm like, They probably have some really.
I don't want to imagine them having sex though.
It's
I
probably
just
very
don't.
prestigious. It's very prestigious. Like I feel like there's a soundtrack. Like when he walked through the door, it just be like dun 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 dun, dun. And then she was just laying there just looking like Tina. And then he just comes in and says, "Hey, pretty lady, I heard you had some pipes clogged up." And then they just get the dunk. Like, that's beautiful to me. It is.
And on Ashton's next
Mhm.
fairy tale story, that's too much.
No, I think it's beautiful.
That's a
Black
lot.
love, black love. I think it's beautiful. If you can be, they got married later on in life. Like, they'd
Oh
already had
yeah.
marriages and kids. So to find someone, you know what I'm saying? Because they're both kind of youthful spirited. I mean, they're not,
Oh yeah, they are.
they both have able bodies and I'm pretty sure libidos.
And besides all that, I mean, you did mention something about a soundtrack. Ooh,
Yeah.
let's build us a Valentine's Day fuck playlist.
Oh,
You give me 3 songs
three
that
songs. Okay.
that you would put on this soundtrack, and
Okay.
I'll give you my 3. I'm gonna start
Now
off.
I got to use my phone because how I don't be knowing the
Oh, you're
songs.
cheating.
You
Oh,
know what
you're
I'm
cheating.
saying? No, 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 no. I'm not cheating. I'm
Mm.
just gonna pull up the song because I don't
Here-
be knowing sometimes the stuff.
So a lot of people will probably boo me or say that, I should not be listening to this person anymore. But when I tell you this man made some music about fucking,
Mm-hmm.
and it just sounds so amazing,
Oh my God.
So
What's the song?
I would have to put 12 Play by R. Kelly, part 1 and 2. That's just gonna be my one that I'm putting on the because I feel so that ooh, and then the rain. I know. We'll talk about that later
So we're
about
canceled.
trying to separate trying to separate.
So thank you guys for watching the show. It's been a wonderful 2 episodes. We love y'all. And I'm gonna talk to Perry about that.
It's not that I'm agreeing. I'm not.
It's like we said last week, that's a touchy subject, man,
It's
because
very
R.
touchy.
Kelly has a catalog. Okay.
He was a musical genius. I mean, probably still is.
And 12 Play is it's definitely a great song. But how do you make love to that kind of music anymore? Like when you hear his voice, like how do you make love to that kind of music?
I think for me, I imagine, how you put yourself into music, just like how the artist does. I put myself into music and I don't just see what the artist is saying. I'm seeing for myself and on my own lens of what the lyrics may be.
So it's a different experience.
It's a different experience for me. So that's why I can separate the person who's actually performing to,
Okay. All right. So
that's where I'm coming from.
Your first track and 12 Play is it's a lengthy song. So
oh yeah, baby.
You can kind of put that on and just okay. So track number 2. I think I would have to take it from that to Love by Carrie Hilson. That's a throwback. But let me tell you about that song right there. All right.
I'm trying to remember what that sounds like.
Love.
Oh, yes.
That song right there.
I remember that song.
Yeah. Now that song right there, like college. All right. It was like a Kmart 24 hours. Ding doom, ding doom, ding doom, ding doom, ding doom. That song right there got me through it. It did. And that was actually, I lived with some girls and we had it on a CD and we would share the CD.
Oh, I remember you telling me the story about
Yeah. So we would share the CD, and that was like
it was y'all fuck playlist.
It was definitely the CD. Y'all know if y'all are watching 4:30 hello, but we had there was this CD. I don't even remember whose CD it was, but we would, that CD got some play.
A lot by you. Because I heard that you hogged that CD for months. And they were just like, girl, can we get the CD? Can we get a copy? Can we listen to it? I don't even know what songs is on it anymore. It used to be my favorite CD. That's how they was.
I was a hoe in college. I was a hoe in college. And
can we get the CD, girl? Damn. You had it for the last 3 days in a row. Can we get the CD, bitch? Hi.
Are you
I made the CD. Hello.
Are you done?
I get it.
Are you done?
That's how. I think that's just how I would have been if I was on campus. That's how I would have been.
No, you know what? I have no regrets about college. I think that my prowess was definitely well worth it.
We know.
Yeah, I'm still friends with a lot of the guys today.
That was the fundamentals course for you.
Okay, good one. All right, your turn. Go ahead. Next song.
So the next song I will put on there, I will put, ooh, Janet, would you mind?
Baby, would you mind? Oh, that's my song. Wait a minute.
Give me nasty.
Song, yes.
It give me so nasty.
How do you know that song? Ooh, then I'm gonna have to come back with that. The next track would have to be "Ooh Baby" by Janet Jackson.
I haven't. Wait, ooh baby. Sing
same album. Ooh baby, ooh baby. Ooh baby, ooh baby.
Okay. I remember that one. I didn't play that one that much though.
What?
I didn't.
She says, lying here, I imagine you with me on this rainy night. Are you serious? Oh, baby, go listen to it tonight. It was so good. It even has the Janet. You know how she be doing it in the songs sometimes. You know, like funny how time flies. Remember that song? And how she was doing that at the end.
That song.
The little sex. It got that part in it too. The little sex sounds. It's a good song. So that was my track. Ooh Baby by Janet Jackson.
I think what would be my last song I would put on this track, on this soundtrack? If you got your song for you can go first. But I'm trying to think, what would I put on here? Ooh, I would have to go instrumental, Art of Noise.
Tony Braxton?
No, the instrumental, the original.
Oh, the original. Art of Noise. That's hot.
It's going in because it's long and it's thrusty.
Yeah.
Just real nasty.
It's the motions.
Like put your thumb in their mouth, type of nasty. And lick.
I'm sorry. Call on me.
There.
Okay,
yeah.
So the thumb in the mouth is nasty.
It's just sensual. It's just like you put your thumb in their mouth after you done had it in you. And then you put it in their mouth. And then you kiss together.
After you had it in your what?
Huh? Your honey pot, friend.
Okay, all right.
Because you had to, it's your honey pot.
Okay.
In your honey pot. And then you just, you take it and you put it in their mouth and then y'all kiss together and then.
Mine is like when we and then I'll come back with my last song. But mine is like when we are engaged in intercourse and we're switching positional movements and I turn around and I have to relubricate my partner. So I might orally relubricate my partner and then I look up at him and he looks down at me and he goes, and he spits ever so gently in my mouth. Oh, I need a man real bad. I need a man really, really bad. I do. I need a man like right now, like today.
Wait a minute. What has this turned? Is this a sex podcast? What the fuck is going on here?
It's Valentine's Day.
What the hell is going on here?
It's Valentine. You started it with your horish bathhouse experience
But friend,
that you still didn't really tell the full story of. But
we're past that. Let's keep forward. But wait. Because that shit is hot. That shit is kind of hot.
The spit, right?
Like is.
But I remember years ago.
Wait. Here's the thing. But here's the thing. You're not about to go.
Yeah. No.
And pull anything from there. Now that's disgusting.
That's that good spit from the phlegm.
I'm sorry. No.
Oh,
that's disgusting.
That's nasty.
Now, if you just going and you spit out, I don't need you to go like you just did.
I want you to clear out your sinuses so that it don't turn into no type of infection. That's what I want.
COVID is real.
Well, I mean, if we're doing what we're doing, we already got it. It's done. What's done is done.
Oh my God. No. Sorry. That's too I don't no. You're not going.
No, okay, but you don't have to do that then. Then you can just
so if you just go and you do and then
yeah. Now years ago I remember you giving me a lot of flack for liking this particular sexual experience. Have you? Oh, see, I feel like our friendship is very one-sided. When I graduate, I feel like when I graduate sexually to things that you've already done since you've been doing it since you were I feel like you don't update me on these things.
You're a lie.
You don't. You've never told me that you updated this ideology about that particular situation.
I didn't think I had to go line by line of the things that I didn't like before to now what I do. I didn't think that was a thing.
Anyway,
I didn't think it.
We on my last song.
We on your last song.
Okay, so I think my last song would have to be. Oh, you know that song by Ludacris? You know that song by Ludacris? There you go. Dun, 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 dun. Move, bitch. Get out the way. That's my thing. Because at that point, when I'm like at the third song, don't touch me. Let me lay there. Move. Get out the way.
Friend.
Hold on.
Friend.
Lights out. Oh, how the song go?
Friend.
I'm about to put your lights out.
That's how you doing though?
Yeah.
To get you done. Are you one of those that you don't like to cuddle after?
It depends on if we got a fan. So like some people sleep in rooms without fans, and I don't understand how I don't trust people that sleep without a fan. So if we have a ceiling fan, yes. If we have a box fan, it depends on what side of the room the box fan is on, because if it's coming from that side and you laying over there, I'm not gonna feel the air. So I'm gonna be really suffocated and hot with you all cuddling me. You know what I'm saying?
I can't sleep under a fan for a long time because it fucks with my sinuses, my allergies. I wake up the next day and be like then I'll be all day.
And sleep together. I don't care if it's negative 14 degrees outside. My fan is gonna be on. I don't know what happens. I think it's the hum. I grew up I spent my summers in the country with my grandparents, and it was because they didn't have central air and heat. So it was very quiet at night, and all you would hear is the cicadas and the crickets and stuff outside. You know what I'm saying? I'd be terrified, right? Because I'm 6-7 years old from the city down in the country. I'm thinking somebody's gonna come kill me. So they would turn on their ceiling fan, and their ceiling fan was so raggedy, it would just like, and I think it just.
You sure that when your grandparents getting in here? It was the bed.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong?
Ooh, when songs have that in it, bitch, that turns me the fuck on.
Oh, so you like that? What it is? Oh, what's your? You like that song?
I'll be fucking it up, bitch. What it is? You get a slow whine with it. You wind the hip, but you throwing your ass. Boom.
So now that we have, because now I want to know. So now that we have the soundtrack for our Valentine's night with our with our partners, right? What's your favorite position?
What's my favorite position?
What's that position you turn to just take them down?
It's literally with me at the edge of the bed.
Okay.
Maybe like the right corner. That's my good corner.
Yeah.
Right corner of the bed. And you're halfway off of it.
Halfway. Okay. So
halfway off.
So you are halfway off.
Halfway off of the, yeah.
So okay. So you in this scenario would be halfway off.
Correct. So just think of the bed there. You're halfway off.
Yes.
The bed,
I got it.
Leaning down, right?
I got it. Mm-hmm.
And you're up, tooted.
Yeah.
While they're behind you.
Okay. So you're on all fours.
All fours. But my hands are on the floor. So that means that you literally like this.
Oh, so your head. So the half. Okay. So what he's explaining is the half of his body, the upper half of his body is
the upper body
leaning off of the bed with his hands stopping him from hitting the floor.
Correct.
And your butt is arched up.
Correct.
And then your partner, I assume, is behind you.
Correct.
Okay, go ahead.
On their knees.
Okay.
And they got your one leg with your foot. And they sucking your toes. Bah,
bah. I'm sorry, I got a cramp. Hold on, pause. Cause see, now I'm tired. What you mean? So I'm on. Okay.
Everybody's not. Everybody's not flexible. And that's not. I can't relate. So that's where we at. But then wait. But here's the thing that just takes them down. Now, when they're doing that. And they're hitting and they sucking the toes and they still hitting. And so you go over this left shoulder here. You look back. Like that. Look back. Give them this little lustrous face.
What's the word?
Lush.
Yeah. Come on. I'll bet you, friend.
Give them this face. And then go.
Oh.
Roll your eyes in the back of your head.
Okay.
And then look back really quick. And then keep going harder.
Bitch, this is choreography. This is too damn much for me. I'm tired. So you got to hang off the bed.
Yep.
Have your butt tooted. So any wrong move, you're going to slip off the bed. So you got to really make sure that your hands are planted securely. Okay, then he's in the back. And then you say he raises your leg. So now one of your support beams on the bed are gone. and he has to suck your toes. Yep. And while he's doing this, you're balancing on two hands and a knee. Yep. At this point, you're supposed to turn around on your right shoulder, not your left shoulder.
No, turn around your left shoulder.
On your left shoulder. Okay.
The left one.
So he has the okay.
So you throw it back. So that's long. It's almost just like you got a long weave, and you just go like.
So you got to make sure that you get eye contact with him too.
Eye contact.
Oh, yes. So you have to turn around. Like it ain't just like. You gotta like.
You ain't gotta do all. You ain't gotta do.
That's all that. Choreography, friend.
If you're flexible, you don't have to do all that.
That's a whole 8 count.
And look up. Just look up.
My back differently built than yours.
I know I got a small back. We're not gonna talk about that. Too much.
You know what? That's fine.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry. Damn. Sorry.
That's fine. I love my wide back. Okay. If they ever had a shortage of football players, I know where I could sign up for a job. All right. And be filthy rich with my wide back. Take your little drink with your complex sexual positions that make people tired. That's why you ain't got no man. Because you just make people tired. That's a whole choreographic dance.
That's why you're right. I don't have a man.
That's why.
Thank you.
For me and my back.
Ruth.
Anyway, excuse me?
I said thanks, Dr. Ruth. But with all this talk about sex and stuff.
Who is Dr. Ruth? The sex person?
Just Google it later, okay?
Did she gave you that position?
Can we move on?
Her old ass don't need to give nobody no positional suggestions.
Obviously,
that's why your ass.
Obviously.
You need to not listen to her no more because ain't nobody doing all of that.
Anyways, moving on. So
Leg up, foot in his mouth, turn around, look and say, ain't nobody.
I think you're just mad about that. You have people who, worship your feet. They can worship mine too, but they do it while they're,
you can contact some people about me, honey. I knocks them out. They goes to sleep. All right. They be late going home, fooling with me.
Oh, we know.
Better ask about it. You seen videos. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Speaking of, y'all, let me just say this right here, right now. Because we're family at this point.
Yeah, they know everything at this point.
So listen, if I ever get to where I'm going, and y'all see some pictures and stuff that's out there, it's me, and I have changed my way. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. So I just wanted to put that out here, right now. Come back and reference this video whenever you need to. It's me. Not gonna lie about that. Do you send nudes?
Yeah.
You do.
Oh, you know what kind of nude that I have to get in order for me to just really be sent?
Yeah.
I need you to just like stand and like have the camera like this.
Yeah.
But you gotta have your feet in it, friend. You gotta have the toes
in it. Why?
The toes in the photo. Send me. Okay.
Are you're a toe person? You're a feet person too?
Not to that extent. I got a homegirl who's got a real foot fetish. Shout out to my girl. But we're not gonna go there. But I just need to see it. Like it just gives me the whole like if you're barefoot and you just like standing there and like it's just the meat is there. But you gotta have the toes in there, friend. Like the toes, they
do it for you. I've gotten pictures like that. I get what you're saying. The toes I don't see what people see in feet. It doesn't do it for me. You see, I'm the type of person, here I am. I'm the type of person where I like your face in it.
No.
I know. I think that for me, just the boldness of putting your face in it and showing me like your face. See, I'm a video girl. I don't really even like pictures. I like a video. I love to watch a man lay back and pleasure himself and have his face in the video so that I can see every great feeling that he's having. I love that. If y'all ever see any videos of me, it's me.
I was gonna say I was about to ask. Okay. So your face be in all your videos, huh?
Girl, I be praying that nobody ever just does that to me. Because I'm a good person. I will fill your tank up with gas for you not to do that to me. Yeah. I know it. I be trying not to, but it be hard. I'm single in these streets, all right? And it be tough sometimes. And sometimes I just be feeling like Janet Jackson.
Okay.
For real. I got a whole setup and everything. And I'd be like, the timer. Oh, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
I don't want to play no more.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to play no more.
The timer is your best friend. I'm telling you. You set that timer up. You put that timer on 7 seconds and you press that and then run back and then do the little pose and be straight hurting. The pose be straight hurting. You can't breathe. And then you got to wait like 3 more seconds, which seems like an eternity, but then it takes it. The most frustrating thing is if it takes it when you're coming out of the position, then you're like,
Okay. Let me just do like a couple like hot topics really quick because there's a lot of things that are going on in the media now.
Yes, there are. And guys, thank you guys so much. I'm sorry I had to cut in here for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, bring your friends, y'all. We're just two besties that are literally inviting you to our conversation because this is literally what we talk about all the time. And sometimes we don't even talk. We just be holding the phone. So thank you so much for joining the family. Thank you, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. So yeah, there's a lot of things that are going on. You heard about Rhianna being pregnant, of course. Her announced, like we've heard speculations about her, being pregnant, but she announced it herself and she posted it. Her and ASAP. What do you think about that couple?
So I'll tell you this: when ASAP, came out, I was like, oh, he's handsome. There was something handsome to me about him. I think it's kind of faded for me since then.
Okay.
But I can see how to, first of all, being a creative myself, there is it having a relationship with another creative, it just hits different.
It does, right?
You can, of course, you can be with an engineer, you can be with a teacher, you can be with, a carpenter, whatever. But when you're with someone who is into music or into acting or into fashion or whatever it is that you're
And
into,
here, I have to give the disclaimer. They don't have to be creative. It can be you have that artsy side of you. Let's just say that.
a respect for. How
There you
about
go.
that?
Or
A
respect
respect
for.
for.
You don't have to be a creative, but have those
Well,
respects.
I don't know. I think that's where I'm going with this, right? So even
So yours is a little
if
deeper.
it is, yes, if it is
Okay.
actually another creative person that understands the struggle, that understands, having those creative passions that, are inside of you, it just hits different. So first of all, for them to find it, and that's why you always see the people always say, I would never date a musician. A musician will always say that. I would never, because it's so intense. It's so good,
Explosive.
that it could also not be that good. It could be not good for you. So for them to find that within each other and it works to the point where now we're having a baby, I think that is so beautiful. And I'm so happy for
them. Congratulations to them both. I think
I know there was a lot of people that were mad. Did you hear that Drake unfollowed her and him?
He's forever wanted her. And I mean, I don't blame him. She's a beautiful woman.
Really? I would always hear rumors, but they never did anything though. Yeah. Did they date?
I think they dated for a second. Quick moment. Like it was in between her. It was between him and then that baseball player that she was dating at the time. Do you remember his name?
I don't know. I don't really keep. All I know is Chris Brown. His name. And
yeah, that was way after.
Didn't she date like somebody that was like a billionaire at one point?
She did.
Something like that.
That was way after too.
Yeah, but that's only people I know.
She's been dating a lot of people like that.
But speaking of babies, Kylie Jenner and that boy done had a baby. What that boy name is? Travis.
Travis. Wait, his name is Travis. Yeah.
It is Travis.
I was like, wait, what's his name?
From Houston, Texas. Travis Scott, I think. They had their baby. I think they had a baby boy February 2nd.
This is her second child, right?
This is her second child.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure all them Kardashian people. I don't know who they be having so many kids nowadays.
They do.
North, I guess they have to, West.
Don't do Kim like that. Have you heard about Kim and the situation with Kanye? Because Kanye, it's becoming very ghetto in Calabasas right now. What's going on, friend? Tell me what's happening with this. I'm so sorry I keep hitting this thing.
I think if I've only read briefly of it, it's something about to the fact that I guess Kim is allegedly saying that Kanye has done something. I don't know the full story. Like you would know more about it than I would.
Not really. The only thing I know is that he's saying something about Kim thinks that he has a hit out on her.
Yeah.
Or something
about
like
killing,
that.
About killing. Yeah.
And she's trying to keep the kids. And listen, what do you think is going on with Kanye West? Because when Kanye West came out, Kanye was a very lyrical artist. Everything that he felt on the inside or thought on the inside would come out on his records. And they were iconic records. You know what I'm saying? They were iconic albums and songs and number ones and all of those things. But now it's like he's learned what social media is, and he just lets have it. Like he just goes, and it's just like what do you think is going on with him?
Would you call it manic?
I am kind of getting to that point where I think that there could be something a little manic about his behavior. At least that's what it looks like. And I know that things can look a totally different way than what they truly are in the media. Yeah. But I think the media boosts
it for sure.
There's just no secrecy anymore. You used to have certain things in the tabloids that you would see, but you didn't know if they were true or not. Lo and behold, it seems like everything now is being revealed as true, seems like. But I just, it's just getting ghetto. It's getting ghetto. Kanye is getting ghetto. And I love me some Kanye, but he's letting it have.
I'm gonna send a prayer out for them, both of them, because this is a lot, especially with the kids being involved. I think when you get the kids involved with it, because at first it was just between y'all two and y'all going back doing petty shit to each other. I'm gonna show up with him. I'm gonna start dating him, or I'm gonna bring her and place you and dress her the same way that I dressed you. Like it gets petty like that, but then you start bringing the kids in it, it becomes a whole nother ball game, you know?
Yeah. And then you're doing it publicly. It's just
it's nasty.
I'll tell you one thing though. I hope that God willing, I am still on this earth and youthful spirited, because when these kids get older and write some tell-all books and carrying on, because I just feel that energy from them. They're gonna love their parents, but they're gonna have a lot of just stuff on the inside of them. I just hope that I'm here to read those books and see those interviews. And I don't know what's going to be out at that time, but hell, we might even get live feed from in the house or something. I don't know.
You know, they'll do a remake or so. Speaking of remakes,
okay.
The Color Purple.
I did. Yes. I am so excited about this. So The Color Purple is being produced by Oprah Winfrey and some other great, amazing people. I don't have all the information at the moment, but it's going to be a musical adaptation on screen. So I know that Fantasia Barrino, who is actually Celie, she did get to play Celie on the Broadway version. She's getting to reprise her role. And I'm so excited about that because y'all know I love me some Fantasia, right? So congratulations to her. Danielle, what is her last name? From Orange is the New Black.
She's an amazing actress. Sorry, she's an amazing actor.
Yes.
What's her last name? We'll get it. But she's going to be playing the other. What is it?
She's playing Sophia. Danielle Brooks.
Yes.
Danielle Brooks.
That is her name.
She's playing Sophia. And that's exciting. Taraji P. Henson is playing Suge Avery.
That's going to be that's a role for her, for real.
I love that.
That is a role for her.
See, this is the kind of project that I would love. I'm an actor and I've done things, but this is the kind of project that I would love to be a part of. Just, to know the talents that are going to be involved with it, but then to just be a fly on the wall and hear all the music and all of that behind the scenes stuff that'll never, you know what I mean? It's just this is the type of project that I grew up on this movie. I know it line by line.
I've only seen it maybe once or twice. Is that bad? And then I really don't even remember it.
Wait, pause. You said what?
I've probably only seen it once or twice.
The Color Purple.
The Color Purple, and I don't remember a lot from it. It's a long time ago.
So you remember in the last episode how you were talking about me and the New Age artist and how there was a black card that should have been or probably was revoked. Anyway, so yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I'm excited. Congratulations to everybody that got a role in that cast, and I can't wait to watch it.
There's a lot of people that's saying that they should leave Good Enough alone and that they don't need to fuck with the classic.
I would say the same thing if it hadn't already been so successful on Broadway. The way that they did the show on Broadway was spectacular. And I know that this is going to be even more amazing. So I'm here for it. I think, in some aspects you can say leave Well Enough alone, like Waiting to Exhale. We don't need another Waiting to Exhale. We can't do another Waiting to Exhale now. You and I were watching the Soul Food movie the other night, and I made a comment like, what happened to them? But then you reminded me that there was that great Showtime series with Nicole Ari Parker and Boris Kodjoe, where they met, and got married. And so I think those kinds of things. But I think The Color Purple can be redone, reimagined, and all of those things. I'm ready for it.
What I thought about as well, while remakes are always done, is because with those type of classics, sometimes the newer generations, they don't tune into those because they're so like out of their spectrum.
Yeah, and so they're not interested.
Doing a remake brings attention to that classic
Yeah.
situation. So
It
they
does.
they tune into that, and then this generation is able to keep it going and keep it alive.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that that's why remakes are really done, and I think that's the bigger part or the better part about it. Because at this point, I'm going to go ahead and go and see it now with it being redone.
But
Which
I'd
before I'm
still
not
rather
really.
you have seen the original first.
I get it.
That should be the next on our movie night. That should be the next film that we watch all the way through. It's such a beautiful story, Perry. Really, it is such a beautiful story.
I fell asleep on it. That's what I'm saying. I tried, like I literally tried to be like, okay, what is this? And then it was just like,
Wow. What movie is like that for me? I think for me, it was Players Club. That's like
really
a cult classic within the African American community. I think I've probably seen Players Club maybe one time, and I don't even think I finished it. And so people get really upset with me when they do the whole diamond. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
It's money upstairs, y'all.
You would know that movie. I'm more of a color
Loved
purple
it.
girl. I'm more of a
She's
color
like,
purple girl. You're
I came here to
definitely more of a
dance.
Players Club girl.
I came here to dance. That's
Yeah.
it.
You know that movie line by line.
Line by line.
Listen,
Okay.
I remember this one time I was in a store with my friend, one of my best friends. And this was probably about 8 years ago. And we were shopping for some jeans. And I forgot what I had eaten that day. But it wasn't very kind to my stomach. And I was looking for some jeans and thought I could let out a fart and just hear my story. Be with me and support me as my friend. Support me as my friend right now.
Go ahead, because I don't like where it's going.
So I had to fart. And so I thought I could let it out. And so I did one, like a little test one. Because when you gotta go to the bathroom,
not
you
a test one.
You gotta test it. You gotta test the fart, right? So that's when it's called a poop. So for some of y'all don't know what a poot is, that's that's like a almost fart. It's just it's a poop, right? So I pooted and it was bad. Oh my God, it was horrible. So I moved out of that area. And I went and I looked at the shirts, the blouses.
Wait, did you move out of the area like you didn't do it? It had somebody else walk over there like,
yeah, what's that? Shit. What's that smell? I don't know. What is it? How dare
I would be pissed. You hear me? I would be so.
This was a different circumstance.
I walk over to somewhere and somebody farted over there, I'm just like, what the fuck was that?
It was all in their mouth and everything. It was a bad one. So I moved over to the shirts, and my friend she was over somewhere, and I told her, I said, friend, and she said, yeah, we were talking in the store. It wasn't really anybody. She's like, yeah, what's up? I said, I think we need to go. I think we need to go home now. And my friend was like, what are you talking about? Like, we got our loan check. We was in college. We got our little check. So what are we doing? We got to go eat steak after this. What's up? So I said, no, friend, I think, this time I think we might need to wrap it up and maybe try it again tomorrow, and she wasn't really helping. So, I had moved on over now to, the shoe section, and I'm looking at the shoes, and that feeling came up again. Yeah, it came up again. And so I tested it. But this test was unsuccessful. This was an unsuccessful test. Man, I can't believe I'm telling this story. I can't believe I'm telling
yourself.
It's more like Charlotte, because I trusted a fart, and that shit said hell no, and made its entrance into the world. And so, anyway, I went and did a walk of shame out to the car and sat there and waited for my friend to come out so that I could go home and finish what
You
I
should
had
have went to that
started.
bathroom to clean yourself up.
I did
'Cause
not
that's
want to do
disgusting.
that because one thing, they didn't
So
have a bathroom.
wait, no, no, no,
It
no, no,
was a
no.
department
No, no,
store
no,
that
no,
did
no,
not
no.
have a bathroom that was open to the public. I'd
Can
already asked.
can we clear the air? Was this your car or your friend's car?
It was my car.
Oh, because that was gonna be another cuss out.
It was my car.
You get in my motherfucking car. You done shattered on yourself.
Listen, I
And
didn't
you didn't
mean
go
to.
in there and try to clean yourself up a little
I
bit.
couldn't. I could not.
Honey.
Okay. I could not.
I would have been pissed.
Well, that's
if
fine.
That was my
I
shit.
was pissed. I was pissed because I did not
You
expect for
didn't
my body to
you
betray
shouted.
me that
That's
way.
what the fuck happened.
My body betrayed me. Okay. And so I tell this story because we were speaking about the Kardashians and Lamar Odom shitted on himself in the bed.
Who leaked that story? Like who tells that?
You know, he's doing this season of Big Brother. And he had an incident where, you know, it got in the bed. And he said in the clip, you know, that this is something that happens. This is something he said. He posted on Instagram, and he said on Instagram that this is something that he has been dealing with.
He got loose bowels like that?
So that's what I wanted to ask you, Perry.
Wait. Go ahead.
No pun, right?
Because listen.
No pun. No pun. No pun. What I wanted to ask, why can't he hold his bowels?
Honey, at this point, he may have. Maybe he got that machine that you sent me. And he was trying it out. It was.
Oh, that's hilarious.
They switch with the other hand.
You are stupid. Do you think that? Because when I heard the story and then I read the caption, like, I mean, you know, maybe it could have happened.
He put the heavy duty tool on the end.
But I just didn't know, like, that was a. That is disgusting, Barry. What is wrong with you?
That's all I saw. That's all I thought about. Because how else are you just laying in the bed? You just shit on yourself.
I'm concerned, Lamar.
It just don't happen that way.
Yeah,
like you would clench up or something, and but you just literally just had a whole ass shit in your bed.
And here we are. So not speculating anything, but a virgin, you know, booty hole is pretty tight.
Exactly.
You know, you can contract it, and you can.
And for you to be a straight male, you're supposed to. But you know, it's a lot of kinky straight men out there.
It is a lot of kinky. There are a lot of kinky, and you know, I wouldn't doubt that is how it is. Am I frozen?
You are. Oh my god.
Why am I frozen?
They took over you.
That's probably He mad. I'm talking about his booty hole. You can still hear me.
I can hear you, but he mad. Ooh, he mad.
I should be back up here. Give me just.
He knew that you was talking about it, and he said, "Let me go ahead and stop you really, really quick."
You think that's what it is?
That's exactly what happened, friend.
Oh my god! I think. Hold on. Keep going.
Okay. Can you still hear me though? Or you unplugged everything?
Oh, no, I can hear you. You can hear me?
Oh, I can hear you, honey.
Talk to the people. But yeah, that's what I just want to know, Lamar. What's going on with the booty hole?
Friend, he might need to get stitches down there or something.
It just bothers me.
Just stitch it up.
If it's a problem, I think he needs to talk about it, because maybe there are other men that are dealing with it. If this is a thing.
If it's a thing like that, I just want them to get it right. I want them to get it right.
Too, friend.
You back?
Am I back?
You back, honey.
All right, hold on. Let me fix this just a second.
Like you never left.
I'm sorry.
Look.
But yeah, we're not judging you, Lamar. You know, this is a safe space here.
Very safe.
We're just concerned as people who both enjoy a little anal activity. You know, I know some people that have a little loose situation. I don't have that problem. I don't.
I can't relate.
My situation was probably because I ate something I shouldn't have eaten that day. And I made the decision to trust the farts that I did. So maybe he's just a habitual truster. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he just trusts that's the what it is. And, you know, I just figured after so long, since he said he's been dealing with this, he would just learn, you know, you can't trust everything.
Not at all.
You know, so
you can't.
We send our hearts out to you, Lamar, and we pray that the elasticity that binds together thine penis,
the whole, we want the whole,
restores, because God can do it.
It's got like restoration cream or something you can put down there, right? It pulls it together, like it strengthens it. Do they really? I think so. I don't know.
You would know.
I said I don't know.
You would know.
She's already tight, baby. I don't need that.
Anyway, guys, listen.
It's about me.
Listen, we have extended our FaceTime today, and you know, we're not even sorry about it. Sometimes we just got to get it out. All right. And we want to wish everybody watching an amazing, love-filled, even if it's just by yourself, love on yourself. Go get a new thing of Vaseline. Or call me,
Vaseline.
Text me and I'll text you the link to that machine.
Not Vaseline.
That allocates like this throughout. Call me. I got you. But I hope you have an amazing Valentine's Day. And you just get love and love on somebody really special to you.
Hold on tight. Maybe. Oh, wait. They celebrate Valentine's Day like the day before, right?
I don't know. But I know in Detroit, don't they do the Sweetest Day? Isn't that like it's like opposite?
No. Sweetest Day is in October or something.
But it's still like it's kind of like Valentine's Day.
It just flips the role. So like the males get stuff on Sweetest Day,
right? But it's
women get stuff on.
It's like Valentine's Day just for men. So it kind of just flips it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what I said. But you kept saying no.
I led with that.
No,
I led with that.
Yeah.
Anyways, have fun, guys. Whatever you do, play it safe. And don't do anything that Ashton wouldn't do. Not me, because I'm pure.
Well, there aren't a whole lot of things that I wouldn't do. So listen to him, because you're going to have a great Valentine's Day. If you please like and subscribe to this, share this.
Share with a friend.
Follow us on Instagram. I'm at Ashton_grooms. Perry.
I am at Peeweezy. That's with 4 E's, ZY.
Yes. And we're going to see you guys later. I don't know if it's going to be an after show, because I feel like we after show during the show. So
we did.
Anyway, sing your own song. I love you guys. Peace out.